Bro, what my little brother has told me has probably changed my entire business. And it's definitely haven't taken off the effects yet, but it will definitely do in the future. Now, honestly, it probably won't even make sense if I just explain it right away, so let me tell you a story. So basically, last weekend there was a family gathering, and my little brother, as all of those little guys who have nothing to do with their free time, they just group together with other little guys from our family, and basically they hopped into Omegle, basically this like live streaming, no, it's like video calling service with talking with complete strangers and just doing random bullshit. And so basically what happened is that they quote unquote matched with a few girls. Like there were two girls and my brother was with our two little cousins. And so as they were talking, one of the girls said to my brother, "Yo, could you give me your snap?" And my brother said, "Sure." And this one little cousin of ours, he basically just became super envious, and he said like, "Oh, it's probably because you have a great hair, because my brother, just like I do, we both are blessed to have like really great hair." And so this girl said, this girl, my bad, this girl said, "No, it's because you're fat." I mean, our cousin is a little bit too chubby, and it was like really evident just throughout this video call. And sure, this little guy like laughed a bit, but in reality he knew he was fat, and so he just shut up. Now, when my brother told me this, because obviously I was working back in home, I had to deliver like a VSL to my client instead of going to this gathering, I was actually saying that, bro, it does make sense, because I mean, you can't really be attractive if you're fat. And what my brother said next really hit me. Like, he said, "No shit, this guy chose to be fat, and so he is fat." Now, it sounds like it's a really simple thing, but if you really think about it, in reality, like, life is just a sum of choices. Like, we choose something. Like, for example, right now I choose to film this video instead of listen to another module which could again completely change my life, because honestly, why I'm doing this video, even though I could be listening to some module, is because this belief is like super insane, and if I can install it into my brain, bro, I'm going to get like really rich, like millionaire type rich. But that's the topic for another day. So basically, about this belief, we choose something in our entire life, and it's not just about the inputs that we choose to do. Like, for example, I'm choosing to record this video and share this with you guys instead of listening to another module, but it also comes to the outputs. Like, for example, right now I just have one client, and honestly, it's not that I don't have any clients and oh, life is so bad, no one's reaching out to me or no one's responding to my message. In fact, I choose to work with one client because I'm not sending outreach. Like, literally, if I just send more outreach, I would be working with much more clients, which means that I would be choosing to work with a lot of clients. And also, like, there are overweight guys like my little cousin, and basically he chooses to be overweight. He doesn't just says, "All right, I'm going to completely cut out cola and chips and all of those things, and I'm going to completely focus on like losing weight." No, he chooses to put the inputs that literally make him overweight. And it's what's funny to me is that if you really think about it, this applies to absolutely any area of your life. Like, for example, me working a part-time job, which I'm driving towards right now, I choose to work there. I literally choose to work there. I chose to work there because I didn't take enough action beforehand to like send a lot of outreach, get a lot of business owners. I was just procrastinating and doing nothing. So therefore, because I choose to do not so high leverage tasks and do whatever bullshit, right now I'm literally driving to my work because I chose to do it. Now that I actually explained it, probably doesn't make any sense, but let's get back to the most obvious thing, like business. If you're not sending outreach, or you're not doing this high leverage task, like, I don't know, filming videos, if you're working on an inbound funnel or whatever, then bro, you're literally choosing. You're choosing to be broke. You're choosing not to have clients. You're choosing to stagnate and not even progress further down the road. It's simple. Like, really, it's probably not that easy, because mentally it might be really taxing to like send 30 hours a day, or like film and script and edit an entire video. Yeah, sure, it might not be easy, but in the end of the day, it's simple, because life is about choices, and life and entire universe doesn't care about how you're feeling. It's about what choice you take, no matter how mentally good you are, no matter what, but just basically, you're like, take the right decision, you make the right choice, and what's going to happen next is that you're going to just get closer to the outcome you want. It's all about choices. And bro, when I realized that, when my brother said this, even though he's like a really small guy, he's like 12 years old or something like that, I thought, bro is wise as fuck. Like, literally. An entire life is about choices. And even though I have heard it from guys like Hamza or Andrew Tate or whatever, from those big guys out there, but honestly, as I looked at from a different lens of just having a bit more life experience, bro, this gave me a huge epiphany. So that's what I hope I just did for you. And honestly, the only thing I could really recommend to you guys is just, if you're like really, really grinding a lot, like I do, just step back, see what you're doing, and just think, what choices should you make to be actually going right in the progress line, and not just stagnating or whatever. I'm just starting to, yeah, but you honestly got the main idea of this video, and that's the only thing I wanted to share. Because honestly, you can say that I'm like really egoistic or narcissistic or whatever, but I wasn't creating this video to actually help you guys. I was creating this video to help myself, because I understand how crucial having this belief is, of literally knowing that everything is about choice, and the inputs, the outputs, it's all about choice. And this thing is literally going to change my life. This one quote that my brother has said, it's going to completely change my life. And I just wanted to share it with you, because honestly, you can remember much better something when you teach it to other people. So anyways, enough yap of me. Thanks for watching, bro, and I hope what I've said in this video is going to change your life just as much as it did for me.